Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with my girlfriend Steph, and we're here to give you guys our thoughts and our review on Furious 7. Yes, I am still continuing my Fast and Furious reviews. We are with Furious 7 now. Finally, I'm ready to get through this because Fast 9 is coming quicker than we thought. So let's go ahead and give our thoughts. If you guys enjoy more videos like this, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. More videos will be coming in the future. Hope you guys are ready for that. And let's get into the review. Let's get it. Let's go. Alright, like I said, this is Furious 7, directed by James Wan, starring Vin Diesel, Paul Walker. Basically, everybody from the last film besides the actor who plays Han is not in this, obviously, because if you guys seen the trailers and stuff, he dies in this one. Finally, it catches up to Tokyo Drift. Basically, the demons from London has catch up to Vin Diesel and the crew. They're finally free. They're finally able to go back to Los Angeles now and be free, basically. But they're not all free because now the guy who they took down in the last movie, Shaw, his brother is not after him, played by Jason Statham, who is great in this movie, and he's now hunting all of them down. And now they have to figure out a plan to try to take him down by using this program called God's Eye. That's the main MacGuffin in this movie, and they go through a lot of things in this movie, which we're gonna get to, that to get this God's Eye and to take down Shaw. James Wan directed this. Baby, what did you think of Furious 7?
I like Furious 7. I like the action, like I always say. I like the action behind it, but this was action-packed. It was jaw-dropping.
Yeah, for sure.
It had you clenching and had you like in a wild state, and that's what I look for. I liked it.
Yeah, what else? Did you like the characters? Did you like...
it was the cast.
Yeah.
When I first saw it before, the cast, I was overwhelmed. Yeah. I was just waiting to see how they were going to interact.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this movie.
So yeah, I love the cast.
Yeah, this is my second favorite out of the bunch, and they bring so many characters. Kurt Russell shows up in this as Mr. Nobody. He's the government person that helps Dom progress in the story. You got Dijon Hamsu, I think that's his name, shows up as kind of the side villain next to Jason Statham is in this movie. They're bringing a lot of people in this movie, and it's crazy that I think at this time, this is where Fast and Furious was really becoming that big franchise. And obviously this is a movie that was affected by the death of Paul Walker, and obviously they had to delay the production because he tragically died in a car accident. And this movie was all dedicated to him. They were really going to stop filming. They were literally going to stop production, but they actually wanted to do it for him, and that's why at the end they do the dedication for Paul, for him. And the way they bring him back in this movie is they bring in his brothers and they digitally alter him onto his brothers, and that's the way they was able to finish filming the movie. And you got to give it credit to James Wan and crew. They really did a good job with it. What did you think, baby?
It was just so funny. I just wanted to point something out that I did not know until today.
Yeah.
I thought when I first was going to see the movies at the theater, I was so pumped because I wanted to see if I was going to be able to notice him from his twin.
Well, it's not.
If y'all get it, I thought it was a twin.
Yeah, she thought he had twins, but
all this time I thought he was a twin.
I don't know if he's the oldest, but I think either he's the two youngers or he's in the middle and there's older and a younger. But they brought in two of his brothers to basically body double as him, and they basically just digitally altered his face onto them. You could definitely tell some of the scenes.
Which is so dope. I thought he had a twin.
You could tell some of the scenes is obviously digitally altered on his face. They could have fixed up on that, but they was on a very time limit to do it because of his death. Obviously, this movie, it kind of pushes that along because they have a lot of moments where you think Brian's gonna die, or because he has a very calm moment with Mia where they tell each other I love you, and you think, oh, he might die in this movie. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I thought they was gonna kill him, but I kind of think the way they send him off in this movie was kind of the perfect way, whereas he was gonna stay with his family, he was not gonna be part of the team anymore, and obviously he can't because he's gone. But I want to say rest in peace, Paul Walker. You did make this franchise what it is. He really did. He was there from the beginning. And in my opinion, I think it should have ended with this movie. What do you think, babe? You think they should just end it with this movie with him being passing, or?
Not really, because
Yeah.
the show must go on.
Yeah, I
Sad
get
to
it.
say,
I get it.
but
It is
because
show
I
business.
like
You're
the
right.
Fast and the Furious.
Yeah,
I'm
you're right.
pretty sure
You're right.
everybody do
You're
too.
right. You're right.
So no, I don't think. I think it should go on.
Yeah, but absolutely. Let's go ahead and get into the cast. The cast is good in this movie. They all bring their A game like they've always done in all the movies. Ludacris is good. Tyrese is okay in this movie. Kurt Russell is hilarious in this movie. His dynamic with Vin Diesel character, he's Mr. Nobody.
Right.
He's pretty good in this movie as well. Jason Statham really shines in this movie. He really does as was it Deckard Shaw, and The Rock shows up in there here and there. He's only in the beginning and he's in the end. I think he was filming Hercules at the time when he was making this, so he couldn't be in the entire
because he looks
movie.
like Hercules in this.
He was filming Hercules at the time they was filming this, so that's why he only shows up in the beginning and in the end, because he was filming that movie. But he's pretty good in this movie. The Rock always brings his A game, which is awesome. The story is okay. I feel like it's a lot going on in this movie. Did it feel long to you? It felt pretty long to me.
It felt kind of
drawn out.
Yeah,
it felt very drawn out. But the one thing what you said earlier is that it's a lot of action.
Near death experiences were more epic to me.
Yeah,
they were more epic.
Yeah, they were literally jumping out of planes, jumping off cliffs,
Yes,
and they were on the edge of dying, but somehow they come out with a scratch. And that's the one thing about this movie. They really do take it over the edge and show that these guys are invincible. They really are. This is the movie right here where all bets are off. Like last movie, they were doing some things, but this one right here is all bets are off when it comes to them doing near-death experience things, like jumping out of a plane. Like, even though they had parachutes to stop them, but they literally flew cars. Really, in this movie, they drove a car through 3 buildings. That's insane. Never thought that would ever happen until I saw it in this movie. But the one thing I do give credit, though, that these movies are like 80s action movies. Mm-hmm. Back then in the 80s, we got movies like this, but we accepted it with what they are. We knew they were cheesy action films, but now everything is so prestige and everything got to be so, like, on a level, whereas why can't we just accept that what these movies are?
Yes, because I do that. I do that a lot now. I basically just I take a lot of the scenes and be like, why did they do this or why did they do that?
Articulate everything.
Yeah, and that's not cool.
Yeah.
But it makes you want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. It just makes you want to do that.
Yeah,
but
I agree. Yeah, but any other thoughts on the movie? I mean, did you like anything
I like
else?
the fight scenes.
Yeah, the fight. There was
scenes,
a lot of hand-to-hand combat in this movie.
They were getting it in.
Yeah.
I loved it. And the suplex, for me, the back of the day suplex.
Yeah.
I love that.
There's a lot of hand-to-hand combat.
And that
movie,
one
and
that you were talking about. What was the one you were talking about?
Which one? The Rock Bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, when The Rock did.
I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah, it's just a wrestling movie that he used to do. That's one of his special moves that he used to do, and it was awesome to see it in this movie. But that's why I got to give credit to James Wan. He did do a good job with directing certain action sequences. He brought a more of a bigger scale with this movie, and you definitely tell they had a bigger budget because the last movie was pretty successful, and this one obviously was successful. Obviously, I think the death of Paul Walker helped as well, but it was a good thing because obviously it propelled them to make more movies. So I mean, give me more cheesy Fast and Furious movies. I'm down. Like I said, Fast 9 is coming up. Most likely, I'm gonna have a good time. We're gonna be sitting in the theater having a good old time. So I think that's all our thoughts. Like I said, would you recommend this movie?
Yes, but for Fast 9. You better bring your A game.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot of action-packed scenes in there.
For sure.
So I'm ready to see that.
Yeah. I recommend this movie as well. Obviously, just to support it and just to watch one of Paul Walker's last performances. That's the one main reason why I watched this a lot, just because to see him for his last performance. And obviously, they went all out and did it for him, for a tribute to him, which was amazing. Shout out to Vin Diesel and crew, because obviously he was really for it, trying to finish this movie as well. Shout out to everybody that was behind the project, but I definitely would recommend it. And yeah, so overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I still enjoy it now after seeing it when I first saw it in theaters. Think it's an okay story. The action is stellar. The acting is pretty good. I think Vin Diesel is the best he's been in all these movies. So yeah, that's our thoughts on Fast 7, Furious 7. The titles are crazy for these movies.
Yes. Because wait a minute, babe. What about? I always get confused with the Fast and the Furious and the Fast and the Furious. I don't get it.
It's the Fast and the Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious. The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Fast and Furious. That's number 4.
That's where
Fast 5 is 5. Fast and Furious 6 is 6. then Fury 7 is 7. The titles are weird. Obviously, the next one's called Fate of the Furious, which is stupid. And then the next one's called Fast 9. So the titles are all over the place. But that's our thoughts on Fast Furious. I was about to say it again. Furious 7. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoy more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button as well. I would appreciate all the support. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date on my videos. And we are out on this one, you guys. Peace out.